Hello everyone and welcome back to Gold Mining Simulator. I actually learned something new today. I've been playing this game a lot. I have a bunch of hours into it. And the excavator over there, when you have 1 to 5 teeth that are damaged, it works just fine. But as soon as that 6th one breaks, it does no longer pick up dirt. I'm not sure why that it does it that way, but it does. There's a couple of those that are bad. I'm not sure which ones. I'll have to sell them later, but I actually got one extra one on accident. So we're going to do some digging now, and let's get this show started. I think I have a truck that's over here ready to go. Yep. I was going to put this up last night, and then I just got tired. I was like, nope, I'm not going to record right now. And this is going to be, like I said in the previous video, this is going to be like a 0.5. So we're going to be season 1 day 23 and then season day 123.5 because I want to try to get this done before winter so we can just get out of this claim. And I think if I keep doing a day per episode that we're not going to make it. I'm only going to do I think on this one though, and then the rest of them are going to be day per episode like we've been doing. That might be a little too close. Maybe not. Maybe we can make it work. Hope everybody's having a good holiday season. And since this is coming out on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas, everyone. Excuse me. As soon as I get done with this, I gotta upload it and then go carve the turkey. I did that because we don't really need much to finish this off, so close enough. And then I think I'm going to swing back this way for the other side. So I'm just going to park it. Let's see, how do I want to do this? First we'll get a scoop, and then we'll get lined up where we want to be. Which I think right about there would be good. Don't get out, get back in. Yeah, I'm definitely going to work across that back edge instead of coming back over here. We'll come back over here after we make it across the back. Because at some point, we're going to have, not really issues, but it's going to be a little more difficult because of how everything's the dirt and ground and stuff. It's just going to make it more weird to mine in certain areas. Alright, let's park it at about there. Yeah, that'll work out just good. He's good. I have done a couple of loads already through the plant. This is going to be a very big clean out, I think. Oh, and the gold nuggetator is back to working again, so I don't have to hand wash mats into a bucket now. So that's a plus. should bring the mechanic over here and let him work too. But I think he's still over at the Rivertown doing work over there. I'm hoping when we sleep today that it will give us another worker. So how many cleanups should we do this time? Like I said, I've already done a couple. You'll be able to see that here in a minute when we do this next one, because all the buckets that are on the ground. Yeah, I didn't even see a hot patch note fix thing on it. I just decided to try it, the gold nuggetator, and it washed the mats and did it properly. So now we don't have 3 extra buckets of material every single time. Let's see, how close are we? We are at 58%. Okay. But as you can see now that we're starting to come around, there's different levels in this thing, which is kind of nice, something different. Instead of having, you know, smooth ground that just goes out to a certain range. So this truckload, I believe, we'll have to do one more after this one. I think it said 68, 58. I mean 19, 19 is another 38, so 96 6 when this one's done. Depending on how much material was left in the machine too, because it's still traveling up 5 hopper feeders. So this one might actually finish it. I do need to back that excavator up just a little bit too. So I'm going to stop right here for a second. Try to get this in a good spot. I see a bucket of magnetite in the wheels from when I came out and changed out the teeth. Let's run that back over there now so we don't forget about it later. I thought I was missing one, but I looked around and couldn't find it. Also gives that material a chance to work through, so we're not getting too much in there. Alright, and then we'll jump back to the truck and get her lined up where we want it. That looks pretty good, right? Hopefully that thinks that it's done by the time I get done filling this truck up, but I think it's going to take this one to fill it. Which is okay. It can only go so fast, right? Bucket's full. I knew it was going to be close. Turn that one off, turn that one on. Let's get this stuff going. 99% on the buckets up here, that's good. Put that there, grab that. Have to bring in a stack of buckets up here soon. Oh great, the magnetite separator hose is destroyed. One more thing we gotta do this with now. So I've been putting these just straight through. As you can see, we got 235 carats already. I decided since they're not getting any gold out of them, there's no reason to run it that way. But I am thinking, or wondering actually, if we put the regular sluices up here, sluice box grate, if it will affect the gold down there, or if we'll actually get more. And I kind of want to do a test to find out, but I don't want to lose money either, so I'm not quite sure what to do there. Alright, well, we really can't do much. I guess I can get it all separated and set over here for now. Let's just do that. Because since we can't use the nugget, or the magnetite separator yet. Although we have so much magnetite, I don't think we really need to either. We'll get this going. So 59 ounces of carrots. set up to be worked. Unplug this thing. And I think it's this one. Oh, and it's back to doing notifications when it's done. I don't have to just keep watching it and look to see over there. So, just toss this in the back of the truck. We'll take it over there in a minute. Okay, those are running. Put this in here. Put this in here. Now we can run up to the thing and grab the hose. I think it would be faster to take. Yeah, let's take the truck. See all the buckets of magnetite we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 buckets in there so far. And we're going to have more here in a minute. Alright. Let's drop these off too. Now, I know that that one's broke, and that one's broke, and that one's broke. That. Now I gotta scan these ones and find out which one it is. Yep, that one's broke. That one's broke. This is gonna be the good one here, I think. Yep, okay. So this one goes there. These ones get tossed over there. I mean, technically I should throw them in there. That way we can put big equipment over here when we need to and not have to struggle with this stuff. Alright, let's go buy that hose. Parts, scroll down, see what we can find here. Now I know there's a reinforced wave table. Is there a reinforced hose for the magnetite separator? There is. And should I buy one? Because this one hasn't been over here that long. I mean, only since this is a new machine for this claim. I didn't bring the old ones with me, I don't think. I'm just gonna buy this one. Alright, let's go ahead and install this and do our cleanup. I think we will get rid of the magnetite next episode probably. I don't know, we might take it over today. In fact, I'm going to pull this down here because we're going to be getting more magnetite here in a minute. That's a pretty good park job. Right where I needed to be. Attach. to tighten that one down, huh? Interesting. Oh yeah, I probably should plug it in now. And turn it on. Nope. Unplug the water. Grab the wrench. And try this again. You stay in the right spot, okay. Alright, go back to that, grab the hose, attach. Alright, turn this thing off, turn this thing off, and grab this. Alright, put that there, put a new bucket in there. We're going to go ahead and put this in here. Should have a bucket of magnetite soon. And I'm going to start the cleanup process. Alright, start that thing up. Watch the gold rise quick. Hoping we have like 5,000 ounces. Not saying we're going to, but that's what I'm hoping for. Turn that off now. Small bucket, it should fit right there. Yeah. Now we're set up for the next one, and then we're just gonna pile all these through here. We got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 buckets, I think. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yes. So 16 now. And we're up to 500 ounces already. Put the bucket back there. Oh yeah, let's take these out too. Go ahead and toss another bucket in. Quick, another bucket. We're running out. Up to 800. I'm actually going to take this up real quick while I got a moment. Get my next stack ready to go for future runs. Perfect. Well, there's the 1,000 ounce mark. It may not be as good as I want it to be. We'll see though. There's a lot to do. And we are getting a few more carats of gems too, so that's a plus. creeping up on 1400. Yeah, it's not really anywhere close to where I wanted it to be, but that's alright. I think that down in this section over here, since it seems to be the lowest, is where the good gold's going to be at. Maybe if there's a dip over there, it might be better over there, but we'll see. Because so far we got really, really good gold over there and just getting mediocre. Well, I mean, it's good, but not really good. As we go up the hill. I had a piston break on the truck, and I actually had to save and reload like 3 times before I could actually get the piston to come off the truck. I was like half tempted to go buy a new truck. Yeah, we're gonna fall way short of what I think we should be at. I don't know why that is. There's just 5 runs here. And we got 1950 on 2 runs yesterday. Maybe they nerfed the gold in this area, I don't know. I did see in a couple of posts that people were complaining about how much gold people were getting out of this area. I mean, I get it, it's been really good, but it isn't, like, Rivertown is moderate, and on 2 runs we were getting, you know, what, 1100 pay dirt and like 500 ounces, 400 ounces. Here we're doing 1100 and getting like 1500 ounces. Well, until this one. Unless that bucket is just crazy, insanely good here at the end, we're going to be falling way short. I wonder if it does have something to do with the slope and stuff, and the closer towards where we're at right now, there'll be more gold compared to where the excavator's at. I kind of had the gold, you know, goes to the lowest point, heaviest material. Which means when we come back and dig across here, it should be really good. I mean, if that's the case and it works that way. We're not going to have 3,000 out of this. That's crazy. As good as this spot's been up until now. I'm going to go ahead and take the partial bucket too. Let's go dump off this magnetite. We're almost done here. We're at 28. I mean, we might hit 3. I don't think so, though. I mean, it's creeping up there. We might. No, just short. 2,918 ounces. Way short from what I thought we were going to be. But that's okay. I just blew a tire. That's awesome. Well, at least it's a back one this time. Let's go ahead and shut this off. And I learned recently that on this claim, if you try changing a tire outside of the garage, the jack sinks into the ground, you can't pick the truck up high enough. So I'm going to drive this into the garage real quick, grab a tire and switch them out. I want that. We'll put that there. Raise her up. Switch, kneel, and remove. I think I might need to change the mouse sensitivity on this game. It really moves quickly. When I'm trying to make like micro movements and it's shooting across the screen. Alright, one more thing to toss in the sell pile. See, I brought a mechanic over too. A mechanic would sit over here and start working on fixing these items. I believe. Because it's like he repairs the most damaged items first. Okay, equipment store, parts. Tires are way up at the top. $653 for one tire. Have it delivered out here to the claim. Got $368,000 in gems. That's pretty cool. Do the old star pattern. Alright, we'll go ahead and lower this thing down now. Pick up our jack. And we were going to just jump to the factory real quick, because we have to drive back over to the smelter. And then we'll see how much gold that we processed in the last 2 episodes and how much dirt we ran. But I want to say we did 2 runs yesterday and 5 today, and we're only 1,000 more than we were yesterday on that cleanup. So that's not very good in my opinion, I don't think. I mean, it's still a lot of gold, but so what I think I'm going to do too is I'm going to, for the future, I'm going to take and start just piling these buckets of magnetite up over in like one of the corners. And then when we get done with the claim, we'll just pick them all up and take them at once. It's going to be an insane amount. How full? 60%. I wasn't counting the buckets, so that makes 80. $90. And this is going to be the partial? Yep. Perfect. Alright, let's dump this. Make sure it all went. It did not. There we go. Alright, no more. Let's pick these up. Put them back in here. Dump this. Make sure it actually dumps. Yep, there we go. We're going to drive to the smelter real quick and see how much money we made. See if we get a box of gold, or what do we get, a stack of bars. I mean, the box of gold looks pretty cool though too. But I wish they'd be like a pyramid of bars. Like a true pyramid, not just a stacked up single row. Like if you have 16 for the base layer, it's 4x4. And the next one would be 9, 3x3, etc. Alrighty. I don't want to jinx it, but I think this might put us over 20 million. Alrighty, here. Let's see. Gonna use 72,000 and lose 73 ounces. That's a lot. Alright. Some time before the smelter. Yada yada. Come back, see him later. Shouldn't take too long though. I really like how, if you look in the top right corner, standing here staring against the wall, it says I'm getting 340 FPS. Look over here, it's 250. Hey, he's done already. Let's see, how many did we get? Okay, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 VARs, and then one that's 285. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, that should put us pretty high up. Should be close to being 20 million. I want to check to see if the prices have come down on some of that Orange V stuff, because like on day one when you come in, it's like $900,000 for the sluice runs, and they were going up, going up, going up. I'm trying to see when they start going back down. Alright, so let's sell the gems. I still think that should be a fluctuating scale like the gold is. Like if you look at the stock, price of gold goes up and down. The gems should too. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 and 1 is what it was, or 8 and 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. So 8 times 4. Yeah, we're gonna go over. We're gonna be at 27 million. Yep, 20,500,000. Sweet. Alright, let's go look over at the shop real quick, and then we'll head back to the house and see how much or money we've processed. Oh, I forgot to sell the magnetite. That's another 300,000 or so. I think it's $7, so it might be 400,000. So magnetite, yeah, 742. 500,000, even better. Now we're at 21 million. Alright, let's go see what's available over here. Because I can always purchase them now if it's a good price and leave it in storage so we actually want to use it. But I'm thinking I'm going to use it on Pine Valley, which would be super awesome because that means I can get rid of all the other crap and only have those 4 pieces to take over there, plus my like my gold nuggetator and stuff like that. Yeah, see, it's still 954, so it's still 2.5. Oh no, I don't want to buy that. 2.5, 1.9. Yeah, so we can wait a little while. Hopefully, when it gets closer to permafrost winter, it'll be lower price. But yeah, if we start using Orange Beast, all this stuff here and all this back here, we don't need anymore. The only thing we need is buckets for the magnetite or the gold nuggetator and the wavetable, the demagnetizer, and the nuggetator. And those 4, of course, power supply. Our claim is back this way. So yeah, I mean it would really clear up. Plus we get money back from selling that stuff off if we did, or we can just put it in storage and maybe use it on the smaller claims like the one we're doing right now. Because I don't even think you can put an Orange Beast on that one. I didn't look around to see, but I didn't see any orange little stand areas. And yes, I know I could just jump back, but let's explore the woods a little bit. It's been out for a while, but I've never even drove to Waterfall, which I believe is back that way. I've done a lot on the first four claims: Old Arnold's, Rivertown, Pine Valley, and Nighthawk, but never really went further than that. I would either get bored or get interested in something else. But so far with this one, I'm really liking it. Um, I don't know if they changed some things like minutely and it improved the game or what, but it it's really a fun game. As long as you're not moving stuff around and cables breaking on you, when that happens, you start getting frustrated pretty quick. I wonder how long till that back left tire blows out. I've had the right front one blow out twice already. The left front one once, and now the back right one. Alrighty, let's see where we're at here. So, for 2 days, we processed 3,624 yards and got 4,883 ounces, 485 carats of gems. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and actually go a couple hours further. See if we can get it to be daytime. There we go. Yep, no worker. That's a bummer. Coming up on winter, I might be slowing down for that. I don't know. I've heard of a lot of people going like through the first season or two just to pick up workers, and I'm just trying to figure out if they do that, how the hell do they pay them? I mean, because you got to pay the workers a salary. How are you making the money if you're not working? And I mean, when I say just travel, I mean like they would just fast forward time just to um, get workers. They wouldn't actually work at all. Again, just what I've been told. I don't know if it's true or not, or if it's even possible to do it that way. Alright, let's get this set up for the next run, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button. It does help out the channel. And if you have any tips, tricks, questions, comments, leave them down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a great day.